Alright there, your mate Yorkie here. Welcome you to Yorkie's Nightcap, where we close the day together with a nightcap and a relaxed game. Right now, we're turning to Twin Mirror. I'm picking up where we found Dennis. Perhaps dead. And there he is.
Dennis. Dennis. What happened? Who? Is that how I got blood on me? Did I?
Oh yeah, I had to do this at the end of the last one, didn't I? And it didn't save at this point. So we need to focus on our fellow Aladdin, not Dennis.
You can do this, Sam. When you focus, you can think through any problem. Keep going. You got this.
That's one.
Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it.
That's two. Where are you?
Sam, no. Don't think about that. Don't let it in. Focus on me.
Okay, I slipped up with that one.
Keep going. You got this.
Let's see where he is.
Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it.
One more, I think. Got it. It's an interesting way of having him deal with guilt and
This is
confusion.
Dennis's office.
I'm not sure it works,
There
but
must
it's
be some
interesting.
clues around. Sam, keep it together. You can solve this. Figure this out before Dennis dies again and the panic overwhelms you. Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this? Blood all over the monitor. Not much to go on. I need something useful. The chair is pretty far away from the desk, but I don't think that's important. Chest wound. What kind of
Seen
weapon
that
did
already.
this? Blood all over the monitor. Not much to go on. I need something useful.
Alright, so there's only the two things there by the look of it. So that chest wound gets me to
Chest
the
wound.
monitor,
What kind of weapon did this?
or gets me to here. The monitor's one clue, the blood. There's another blood on the keyboard.
Blood sprayed on the desk from the injury. But I need more to go on.
Alright, so this gives me
Chest wound.
chest.
What kind of weapon did this?
This gets me here. Exit wound.
Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go?
That's moved me to a new position. That doesn't look like it went there. Bullet impact.
The bullet stopped here. Small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun.
Not fast enough, I think.
Sam, stop it. Come back to reality. But I... You didn't do anything. Dennis was already dead when you arrived, can't you see? Dennis was shot, and you don't even own a gun. How could you have done it?
It's true.
All you did was move his body, which is how your shirt got stained. Think about it, Sam. Calm down and think.
Can I go back to looking for the gun?
You're right. I can see it. I have the complete picture now.
Oh, okay, I didn't need to find the gun. Someone entered, he stood up, got shot. I didn't find the gun. There's a gun on the desk there. What do we have here? An argument? Why'd you give the gun to the assailant? This doesn't seem to make sense. Why'd you give the gun to the assailant? We came in and moved him. It's a pretty bloody stupid thing to do. Suppose you're checking if he's alive, and then you run off in fear, but that looks like it could get you in trouble.
The blood on the shirt was Dennis's, but I didn't kill him. I found him dead. Blackout drunk, panicked. I stumbled to my car. Luckily, I ended up back at the hotel and not wrapped around a pole. Now, I know I didn't do it. The police, though, may not feel the same way.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I need to search the area. See if I can find out why someone would murder Dennis.
All right.
I need to find out why Dennis was killed. It may have something to do with Nick. Dennis's computer
First thing
is
is
still
the
signed
computer,
in.
because
Seems like a good place to start.
what was the draft? Drafts you, Mary Gardner, Mary F.O., okay, Frank Gardner. Going to be home very late tonight. Sorry. I need to make an asshole understand how the world really works. I won't be up to make breakfast, but there's some waffles in the freezer, and should be some. Alright. Inbox.
Whatever Nick was looking into seemed big, but he said it fizzled out.
Sorry to disappoint, but I decided to drop the story. It turned out I got to a dead end. So I'll better look next time. We had a pleasant trip. You mentioned last week that you were on the brink of a big story. Things on our side have been rather lackluster. I'm afraid I was hoping maybe you would. Okay. What about drafts? Well, the drafts we've seen. An inbox was seen. Oh, we can move around. Well, why are we able to move around? Inbox was seen. Urgent mail, hang on.
Emails between Nick and Dee. They're talking in codes. Nothing stated clearly. They didn't want to risk anyone learning of their meetings. Smart.
I didn't think I'd hear
Someone
from you
was
again.
watching.
If you're willing to talk, I'm willing to listen. I can make the meet up tomorrow, Nick Walden.
The puzzle comes together.
I
Dennis
missed
was
one.
reading everyone's emails.
Yeah.
He found out that Nick hadn't stopped his investigation like he'd told Walter,
Well, that's predictable.
and that Nick was still talking to some informant. Then he decided to tell me. And now he's dead. I need to look through any notes Nick left in his office
Okay.
and check Walter's computer. They have to have something for me to go on.
Alright. We may need a password for that.
Nick must have left some notes behind somewhere. Walter also might. You didn't deserve this. No one deserves this. There's a lot of junk in here, but none of it is useful to me.
I don't know. Dennis' nameplate, another one Walter will have to put in the closet. What else can I find? Hang on, there's something here, the diary.
Joan used to keep this with her at all times, always observing and sketching and... what are those numbers?
3121. It's a good question. Today's been... I can't read that. I want no lunchbox friends. So 3121 might be a password then. Or a safe combination.
If I had the code, I could get in here.
3121.
Thanks, Bug. Your obsessive snooping pays off. Nick always kept extensive records of his work. It was almost obsessive. How could there be so little information regarding his last investigation?
It's been taken, that's why.
Nick was looking into the impact the closure of the mine had on Basswood. What was he looking for?
Unemployment skyrocketed after the mine closed, very normal. Flattened out in the last year or so. On the rebound, numbers looking good. Trend or outlier, need more data points. Okay.
Nick was traveling all over. Train tickets, hotel bills, out of state even. He was tracking something.
Yeah.
Or someone.
But why? What was he after? Named passenger Nick Waldron, West Virginia to Florida. Okay. Is there anything else here? I don't think so. No, it's just that. And this last one.
Nick had a contact. Same name as in the email. He was onto something big.
1:27, 8 p.m. with D Twitchy guy. But might have something useful. 2:12, 5 p.m. Second meeting with D. This is actually something, assuming he's not full of crap. Always wanted to meet in spooky spots. Maybe he's seen too many movies. 3:18:10 with D. Had to buy him breakfast, seems nervous. 4-1. Thought I'd lost him. Glad he's open to talking again. Okay.
What Nick was looking into was something big and dangerous. It's why he was so careful.
And related to the mine, of course. All relates back there, which could mean that the company
It's
behind
possible
the mine.
Walter missed something. Could be worth checking his office. Nick's computer is missing.
Yeah.
Took it home to work or stolen?
Stolen to hide something?
Nick, Anna, and me.
Could we use it for something? Leave it. Put it down. Might be seen as evidence tampering. I mean, actually, me being in here might be seen as evidence tampering, but taking something from the scene definitely should. Too easy to access, wouldn't keep anything important in his drawers, okay. His nameplate, Walter up and called Nicky's farmhand, okay. My nameplate.
Walter always treated us like family.
My old desk replaced with box and piles of paper. Doesn't look like there's anything else there. So on that laptop, anything? Anna's nameplate. Walter made it despite Anna's freelance status. Okay. Walter loves the old-fashioned look of his nameplate. I don't know what the password is.
There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password. Hopefully his password reminder isn't some esoteric book reference.
Let's have a look.
Ugh. My heart's desire. It could mean a person, but also a place. Walter was never tech savvy. He just uses words that mean something to him.
Yeah.
There's a good chance there's a clue in his office.
My heart's desire. Walter's favourite article.
Walter had this article framed after he saw the boost in traffic the Haven got. Basswood is his blood and soul. Wouldn't surprise me if he said it as his password.
That could be.
A photo Walter took of his first desk on his first day of work. Nick inherited it. She used to be the office administrator ages ago.
Yeah, but we don't know her name, do we?
Just reminders. Nothing that could be used as a password.
I mean, her name could be... She's got a picture there, which is interesting. But Basswood could be it. But there are also... My Heart's Desire sounds like a quote.
He loves all his first editions, but Alice in Wonderland always came out on top. Wouldn't be surprised if that was his password.
What? Alice in Wonderland? Alice in Wonderland? Each in different style, eclectic.
That was just after Anna came on. And we really were a small clan.
Basswood Jungle Team. So I've got 3 possibilities here. Basswood, Jungle. Let's try.
Ugh. My heart's desire.
Oh, that's just the prompt.
Give me
Yeah.
a person, but also a place. And I'm in.
It was
Let's see
Basswood.
what secrets you got in here, Walter.
All right. Help mail. Bess, I wanted to extend my greatest thanks again for your help. You are a scholar and a saint. Looks like I was worried unnecessarily regardless. Thank you for putting my mind at ease, Walter Dobson. Hey, hun. Here's the report on Nick's crash. You haven't asked for one of these in a while. Nothing all that interesting here, just another sad day by the roadside. West Virginian roads take more good sons than guns do. Open file.
Mostly standard so far. By the book. I see why Walter wasn't worried.
Nicholas Waldron, age 35. Red make, Cosmo model 2008 Romero. Car found against a tree surrounded by debris. Fire started at or after impact and burned out with Nicholas Waldron in the driver's seat. Skid marks and other traces suggest the driver was startled by an animal and exited the road at high speed. Driver most likely inebriated in some form. Alright. D.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Nick would never drive without his seatbelt on. And he always kept his window open.
Airbags deployed, seatbelt was not on, windows were rolled up. Driver probably drunk and forgot the belt. The fire burned out a small area around the car, but did not spread. Unknown if driver was alive at the time of crash, but if so, did not survive the fire. Blunt force trauma, smoke inhalation, or burns are all possible causes of death.
The car really burned, though that's very uncommon in most crashes.
Yeah, it is.
So, Walter got the police report from Bess. Nick was supposedly drunk at the wheel, which doesn't sound like him. And his seatbelt was off and his windows up, which both sound very wrong. Walter seemed to buy it, but I don't know if I do.
Why are we backing away from the computer? Is there nothing else on there? Get back to the computer. I can't. Alright, we're done with that, I guess. Why are we done with it?
He loves all his first editions, but Alice in Wonderland always came out on top.
What else is there? That's just gonna be the same thing there.
And we really were a small clan.
Is it time for us to leave? Hang on, Walter's... No, that's Walter's nameplate, we know that. Window!
So strange how calm it is out there when... Well, this happened.
It's like this should be something else. We know about the books, we know about the nameplate.
So, did you come to the logical conclusion to this mess we're in? Just again, we should get out of town immediately. Nick was in over his head. Working on his own might have ended badly for him. Exactly. Like I said, you should get out of town. And the details of Nick's death, it doesn't sound like him. 2 years is a long time, Sam. He may have changed more than you know.
It's possible,
changed decade-long habits?
Yeah.
I need to go to the crash site.
It happens,
Just
but
remember,
that's
if
happening
you're
all
right-
at once.
Sam? What's happening?
Hello.
Dennis. That's Dennis. What happened? Is he...
Anna,
Is
listen
he...
to me.
Oh shit. Anna. Listen. I didn't kill him.
Anna, I did not kill Dennis.
Oh my god, no. It's... How could this happen?
He died last night. Hours ago. Not much we can do right now. He asked me to meet him here after, but I was so drunk I arrived late. And the person that actually showed up killed him.
Your bloody shirt was clearly from this.
Yes, 'cause
That
I moved
means
the
you were
body.
here yesterday. It links you to the crime scene.
I arrived late
And
and I
you've been
moved the
running
body.
around town all morning asking about Dennis. It
Yes.
won't look good. We need to call the police.
They'll think I killed him. I thought I did at first. I have no alibi.
This is not about you. Dennis had a family. They have to know what happened.
She's
It's
not
the
wrong.
right thing to do. Do you want Walter to find his body come Monday?
She has a point. Someone is going to find him
Yeah.
eventually.
And it'll look
Involving
worse
the
if he's
police
covered in
will
blood.
only slow us down. I'll be more efficient on my own.
No.
Efficient and possibly friendless. You've already trusted Anna once. I suggest you keep on that road.
That's what I'm going to do. This is probably a bad move, but it's all I can do.
Okay. But not that phone. Use one of the landlines here and don't leave your name.
You remember I'm a journalist, right? I know how to keep things confidential.
Also, I think whoever did this might be linked to Nick's accident.
This is about Nick? The crash?
I'm going to the crash site to confirm my suspicions.
I'm going with you.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
You trusted me before. It's only fair I do the same for you. I'll call the cops from here so they can't track us.
All right.
And that's going to save there, so that's where we'll end for now. Join us next time as we head to the crash site.
Here we are.
See you then.